Well, good morning, everybody. Today I'm here to talk to you about our social service project. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gladys Arechiga, and we work on this project, which is a proposed course for all learners, and the name of our project is English for Everyday Life. Let's start. Okay, what can I tell you about this project? Well, for me it results very interesting to be working on this project. After changing a lot of the ideas of the project, we decided on offering English for mature learners. And why we decided on that? Well, we discovered that the WAP has a very interesting program, which is a university program for adults of 50 plus. And we are here, we are trying to, well, we are preparing this proposal for our social service. We are studying the bachelor's degree in English, and we are going to insert this project here in the program that the WAP already has, of course, with a humanistic approach that later on I will explain what is that, or what does that mean. Okay. As we have heard before and reading a lot, we found out that elders or mature people in Puebla, but not only in Puebla, all around Mexico and in the world are increasing. If you see, this is a part of people that composed in 2010 the statistics of mature or older learners. These are statistics of the CONAPO, and in 2015 the number of inhabitants in Puebla were these ones, and these were mature learners. So that is why we realized and we found out that mature learners are a neglected group. We are trying to keep away from the society. So that's why we decided on creating these courses to bring them and to incorporate them to the society again, because they are a very important part of our society. Okay, let's continue. Well, also we discovered that some of these mature learners are already retired. We are talking about Puebla, of course. And we have this pie chart, which says that 20% of adult learners are retired, some others are enrolled in an informal employment, and 20% are employed. Some government associations are implementing these projects for adult learners, or these new projects. Basically, the INAPAM, the government, is implementing new policies that are benefit or beneficial to this group. The INAPAM is trying to create programs to incorporate them to use their time in an active way, and for them to feel good and to feel part of the society. Yeah, so in our problem we have two types of beneficiaries, which primarily are going to be the adult learners, and the other hand we have the WAP, which we will be working with, right? So our beneficiaries will be older adults, which are enrolled and not enrolled, or potential clients. And why do they need English courses? Because you will wonder, this is not something common, right? That mature or old people are learning languages, but in fact it is, yeah? Well, they are looking to keep the mind and body in good shape. Also, we discovered that they are learning for specific purposes. And a very important point that I mentioned before, the possibility to use their free time in a creative way, right? So this is related to this is regarding to our first beneficiaries, older adults. But now what happened with the WAP? Because we asked, we had an interview with the coordinator, and we asked why you are not offering English courses or language courses. And some of the issues they brought up were that there is not a staff to open all of these courses. Well, they don't have teachers. They have to take care of the budget because it's kind of tight. Also, the advertising has become very difficult to them because it is difficult to find out the correct media. We can call it radio, TV, to advertise the courses. Of course, they told us that we need to establish, they have this problem that sometimes they offer continuity on their courses, sometimes not. And they are required to have a minimum of students. But we found some solutions to this problem because as we are doing the social service, we won't charge anything. So we'll be completely for free and we'll be helping with the marketing strategy to promote the courses. So saying all that, our objective is this one, which is interesting because it says that our objective is to create opportunities for adult learners to interact and communicate with others in a specific context to generate a sense of belonging. We discovered that some of them feel that they don't belong to the society because they are not working anymore. So we consider that this is an important part of the objective of our project. So an opportunity is to use their leisure time in a creative way through English learning, which is lovely and great to learn a new language when you are 50 and plus. Or at any stage of our life, why not? Okay. Our goals, which are kind of more specific, we decided to base our goals in the tuning project for Latin America, even though they are not university students, but these are competencies that everybody must have. And we discovered some important information here, which is to develop competencies through meaningful learning, to apply knowledge into practice, to develop oral and written communication because we are teaching a language, to communicate in a second language, to develop the capacity to act in different situations, under new situations, teamwork, self-criticism, self-judgment, and also to develop the learning ability. Besides the tuning project, we found another project which was carried out by the UNESCO, and these specific goals are based on the long life learning, and they are quite interesting, and we are seeking to have these goals for our project, which are to connect with others. They have this motivation to connect with others. Also, the recognition and appreciation of oneself, positive attitude, willingness to participate, building confidence, respect, tolerance, empathy, cultural sensitivity, and of course the communication skills and ability to have a dialogue. So they are very interesting, and I'm sure we will cause an impact with our project, right? Well, the parts of intervention we divided in 3 parts. Of course, all of these parts are framed by our final evaluation. Well, the first one is the learning courses design. We are studying an English bachelor's degree, so we'll be able to design the courses according to the needs of this specific group. Also, to support the marketing strategy, we can help the coordinator to market the strategy or market the courses, and the final stage will be the implementation of the courses, and we will evaluate the courses according to the learner performance and the social impact that we will have with these courses. Okay, this is a very important part on our project because when we had this idea, we didn't know how to, well, we have an idea, but we were not sure about the foundations or the basis of our project. But surprisingly, we found out some very interesting theories that support our project.